Hello, people of the internet. My name is Morgan Robbins, otherwise known as the Lore Mother, and today we continue our journey of doing this hyper-completionist Baldur's Gate 3 run. So last time we were playing, we got into a little bit of shenanigans as we barely got through a fight by doing some escapery, because we got into more trouble than we anticipated. But so basically, right when we open this door, there are going to be people who want to fight us. Fortunately, now we are healed up, spells back, and ready to go. So let's do this. Oh, I thought they were going to be right here ready to kill us. Okay.
At the ready.
Interesting. Well, I guess I'll just grab this cheese and sausage links and supply pack, wine, water, cheese, more cheese, anything in here? Good
I feel
stuff.
a presence here. A power. The patron god of this place?
Whoever that even is.
There they are.
No
They're waiting for us.
No dedications. Nothing.
Let's spill some blood. Quickly.
Ignite!
Okay. Time for some explosions. Walk a little closer. Ouchie.
Nice.
So we're gonna save our spells for the next battle. Nice.
Daddy's put a word away.
It's not much longer. Sometimes the only way out is through.
Cool. Like a crit. Really, only one damage? Cool.
Anything of use?
Encumbered.
Time to press ahead. This text is ancient. A dedication to a forgotten god?
I wonder if there's anyone who can read this text. I'm really curious. Maybe over the course of this journey I'll figure that out. just trying because it makes sure that you guys, like, people are gonna come out here and probably see it.
This place wasn't built for living.
Was it perhaps built for the dead? Or the undead? There's some healing going on. Okay, so this is the booby trap room.
Looks like a trap.
Okay, nobody sees that this is booby trap, so we're gonna turn race mode on. Open the sarcophagus.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Take that. And then turn the trap off. And exit TV mode.
Trap. How considerate.
And we're good. So we're encumbered now, but we want to wield that. Nice. Scale mail. Can we wield this? Yeah, we can. Scale mail. Fuck yeah. And the scale mail just looks so much hotter than the chain shirt.
Armed scribes. But no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Oh, that's the first time I've heard Gale say that line.
Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
Alright, here we go. I did not mean to click on the candles.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Channel a spark of divine power into the lock. Wow.
The tome does not take kindly to your tampering. A feeling like pins and needles lingers under your skin, pricking and prodding.
Okay, let's try this again. Smash the lock open. We're not good at that. There we go. Thank goodness we had guidance on that.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Well. Oh. Inspiration. When did we get that?
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scroll as to be unreadable.
I wonder
Entire pantheons have
what
dwindled
three
and been
names
reborn,
those could
silently
be.
recorded by this book.
Gale is inspired. Okay, so you press P to view your inspiration. So, Divinity Undone, unlock and read the Book of the Dead Gods. So, I'm going to go ahead and mark that off on my background goals section of the checklist. So, that is the second one for Accolade, Divinity Undone. Unlock and read the Book of the Dead Gods. We're not counting companion inspiration, we're only counting origin inspiration. Or, not origin, but whatever character we're playing. Avatar inspiration?
Strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
Cool. Do I click on Shadowheart without meaning to?
I've heard you can't get blood from a stone, but apparently you can get a wizard from one. Gale seems interesting.
He's literally right there. It's funny.
Here we go.
Juggle. I didn't think anyone worshipped the scribe of the dead.
Let's do a good save. We love a good save.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
No one stopped me yet.
Alright. Hello to you too.
Something to work on here.
Let them come. The doctor can be right back.
Ooh, ace crit.
Destroyer.
That's not gonna work. Okay.
Stop everything. Despite everything. Don't waste a step.
Well, I think we're just gonna heal Shadowheart. And there we go, silenced. Yes. Did. Again.
Discord group. Let's move.
Another point. Let's go. Okay, I'll catch a break.
And we're silenced again.
Fancy the chances.
Not as easy these days.
There we go.
They didn't want to surrender their valuables, even as a death.
Fools. Rising from the dead just protects me to seal walls.
Breathe deep and move. Open up.
Any short swords on me? Okay, yeah, we're sending that to Syrian.
Trust no.
Dual wielding short swords. It's the way to go.
Light on my feet. I'm not better to hide one sarcophagus.
It's because he's so annoying. I guess we'll give it to the necromancer.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? An arbiter of certain matters. But that is not important now.
Durgle?
Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
That depends on a person's deeds.
I am sure thou believest as such. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
We go then.
Okay. We're gonna go to the overgrown ruins.
One day I'll catch a break.
I've never opened this one. Hey, 26 old.
Something good here, I hope.
Probably should have gone to this one. I just always get confused about the labels for these roadside places without. You're supposed to check the map.
Okay, shouting up ahead.
You should check it out, but be careful.
Snag the waypoint. Alright, it auto-saves. It's auto-saving now.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time! By the nine hells! Open the gates! Cannon! No! Shit! Form a line! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Okay, right up in there. soon. I just need to populate everything here.
Can't slow down.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Druid, those goblins didn't take any prisoners.
We lost him back at the ruins. Whole place is crawling with gobos.
He trusted you.
Nobody forced him to go with us. He insisted. And when things got tough, he couldn't keep up. Simple as that.
My God, you're a coward.
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
See, my character... She's very truth-focused and definitely good aligned. I wouldn't quite say chaotic good, but I don't think she suffers people who are as much of tools as Aridin is. So I think she's gonna fucking punch him, even if she doesn't do it well. Should we use the inspiration here? I think we use the inspiration here. I want to punch Aridin in the face. I'm not gonna punch Aridin in the face, am I? Come on. Karmic dice kick in. Yeah!
That's... that, I suppose. The goblins have found us. No doubt the beast will be back. We need to pack up and leave. Immediately!
Make an entrance, don't you? For once.
Now that that's settled, we can get to finding a healer. Something's on my mind.
As I thought.
You acted quickly. I'm just sorry I didn't get there first. I wouldn't have looked to a drow for help, but I'm grateful all the same. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
These goblins, have there been many attacks like that?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
This ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though... I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I have my own temporal concerns. I need a healer.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
I'll find her, and I'll speak to Kago while I'm there.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense. Oh, and if it's of any concern, you're brave to walk around without hiding your heritage. I'll make sure everyone knows that you helped us at the gate.
First I damn near die at the hands of goblins. Then I get sucker punched by a bloody randomer. I'm done with this hellhole.
Bad as it could have. Let's be on my way. Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
You should all stay. A single blade could make a difference.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this. Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by a goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Go on. Give me your best shot.
It's Wyll!
Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
I love Wyll. We're not recruiting him this time around, but I do love Wyll.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Wyll chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Hunting in the Helms. Dangerous territory.
I'm no stranger to the Infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlach. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Good luck with your devil problem. It seems your work's cut out for you.
Well met. And call on me if you find a fix for this affliction of ours. Might even join you once that devil's met my blade.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You! Move!
This won't avenge canon. It won't change anything. Oh, there's a specific one for Cleric of Solune. Killing this goblin won't help you. Let the gods provide comfort.
Comfort? Is that what you think I'm after? Never mind. Don't answer that. Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
A goblin prisoner. Her life isn't yours to take.
Not sure I get that. The bars don't make her special. But fine. Whatever.
It's alright, Arca. Let's go.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are
Gale wants
boring.
to talk.
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments.
I'm not in the mood for anecdotes.
Suit yourself. I was merely going to remark that you handled yourself pretty well.
Didn't expect to see a drow in here. Did the boss lady send you to rescue me?
Yes, she sent me. Ready to get out of here?
Yeah. Take me back to the tribe, and we'll tell the boss all about this pretty little place, so she can burn it to the ground. We'll be heroes, blessed by Priestess Gut, in the name of the Absolute.
Priestess Gut is quite the name. Tell me more.
Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyah.
Who is this Absolute?
The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
You won't regret it, promise.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. Doesn't taste half bad. I should speak up.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
And might this concoction also help with something more serious?
Well, that depends. What's wrong, lovey?
I have a condition, an unusual condition.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Why, she sounds positively demented. I love it. Let's tell her everything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
I'm going to use Asterion as our moral compass, as in whatever Asterion wants to do, we're not going to do it. So,
As you wish, Petal. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
What harm? Show me your wares.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hell spawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Hey, you got a twitch there, Mr. Bear?
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I please.
Keep back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a
what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief? Poison? What's this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Well, let's detect some thoughts. Wow, that was a failure.
You intrude on the circle. You intrude on my mind. More proof that outsiders must never be trusted.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
Your snake is prepared to kill this child. Do you want her death on your hands?
Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sifasif, Tila, to me.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here.
Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. All right, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
I can't say the feeling's exactly mutual.
Be that as it may, my trust is yours. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
I could pray on your behalf. My god may offer guidance on how you might be cured.
Thank you for the offer, but the treatment for my condition is very specific. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Your illness causes you to consume raw magic? I'm going to need the details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Where do you suggest we find the artifacts you need?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
Why exactly would I risk either of those for a wizard I barely know?
Valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest might be sufficient motivation. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. Far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
I have powerful magic in my possession already. Take what you need.
You're slightly ahead of me there. As yet, my condition is stable. I've no need to consume anything. When the time comes, I will not hesitate to call on you or the belongings you were generous enough to offer. I know the allure magic artifacts hold. I understand their value and their power. All this to say, I understand the sacrifice I ask of you. But if I may be so bold, It's for a very good cause indeed. I hope I can count on you.
It is a number. I see you. Just give me a moment.
Vis medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable.
That
Good enough
depends.
to tell there's nothing obviously wrong with you. A bit tired, maybe. But we're all a bit tired. Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
He and I have the same kind of parasite?
Seems so. Give Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Thank you. I'll take anything that can help.
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
I fell from a ship in the sky, but something caught me. It saved my life.
Protected from on high? Sounds like the drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship. I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
By Our Lady of Silver, I swear it.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you.
I find it interesting that Shadowheart
Here.
approves there.
You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's only a matter of time?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, Folks like you have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only witnesses. And they're long gone. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here!
Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
And there's no overstating my disinterest. I have no time for questions.
I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart.
Fine, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Common variety goblins, led by a lasher and flanked by some booyards.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
I'd rather not say. Are we done here?
Far be it from me to pry. Now, as you were saying, Lasher, Booyarg, And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
I think there's been a misunderstanding. What do you want exactly?
The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes, they called the name out like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
What do you think Maglabiet makes of this change?
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
Be careful, goblins aren't known for their mercy.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket? Until we meet again.
Alright. I guess we'll do the level up now.
Would that we could speak freely, my Ursine friend.
Okay, probably enhance ability. And like Abe. Do that and do some darkness. Have a little bit more crowd control on him. Don't think we have enough gold to switch her yet. Put silence. That'll be useful. Thief.
What to do?
Alright. So we're gonna save here.